Hey giraffe friends. All right, so this is mainly for my parents. I wanted to talk to you guys really quickly about some things that you guys might even have at home that would be really great to help entertain, but also help educate your kids. These are things that we kind of, some of them we actually do at school. And you might not even think of them because they're everyday household items for the most part. And if not, they're really cheap and easy to get. So I don't recommend going out necessarily, but if you guys are at the grocery store and it just so happens to be like Walmart and you can grab popsicle sticks or pom-poms, do it, and I promise you won't regret it. So some super simple activities. So this is a really great fine motor activity. This was a seasoning bottle. So it's got the big hole on one end, and on the other end it's got the tiny ones. But in the past we've used, I think this was like a mesquite seasoning or something. I think in the past we've used one of those like, they look just like this but as ranch. And so on one end it was like a teardrop hole. That's perfect. So you want a small hole on one side and a big hole on the other. So the idea is they can dump these out, and then you want them to pinch them between their pointer finger and their thumb, and they're learning to put them in. So they have to focus, they have to use their fine motor skills, and my kids love this. They pick it up every once in a while. And sometimes it can really entertain them for a good like 10-15 minutes. They're just dumping it out and going everywhere. You will find Q-tips all over your house, but it could be worse. The next one that I actually just started. So my kids, I don't know if I posted this in the other group. My kids I don't normally let my kids have markers. I'm terrified of markers being all over my house. If a kid draws on my wall with a crayon, I can deal with that. Marker, not so much. So for my kids, markers are a huge treat. And I feel like normal paper, they can just like run right through it. So what I've been doing is giving them cardboard. This is literally a Bagel Bites box. Last week, I think I used a cereal box. With all of this that's going on, we haven't been eating the healthiest, so we've got all the boxes. So I literally just cut it straight in half. I gave one to one kid and one to another, and they went at it. We had some stamps and some markers, and it's just a change of pace for them, and they really love it. But it's super simple, and it's something you probably already have. So now this one, you guys might have seen us do this at school. It's just pom-poms and a jug. And again, it's really great fine motor. So they're pinching it. They might start raking it, is what we call it, when they're using all of their fingers. But we're trying to encourage the pinching. So all of this fine motor skills will help them with writing skills and the threes. So strengthening all those with these fun activities is basically the goal. So this one just happens to be a Simply Lemonade. I've made these out of milk jugs. I've made them out of creamer bottles, like the big ones. Anything that has a hole that's like right around the same size. These are the big pom-poms. There's a couple of small ones in here. So actually they have to push it, and it makes it even better. And then they really have to fish it out. They have to figure out how to get it out. So, I know Rhodes loved it. He was like the main one, always on it. So this is a great thing to have at home. It really does entertain them. And again, pom-poms all over your house, could be worse. The next one, which my kids ended up really loving, and it's so simple. I have it in a bag because we took it on an airplane once. Like, it's so versatile and easy to take with us. So it's just tape, and it's not strong tape either, and popsicle sticks. So actually there's still some tape on this one. So what I do is I put it either on the table or on the floor. We have tile floor, so I give them each like a square. And I try to make them at all different angles and all that kind of stuff. And I actually happen to have colored popsicle sticks, so we can talk about the colors as well. But what you do is you just put 2 pieces of tape or a piece of tape on each end, and they have to figure out how to get the popsicle stick up. So they're ending up using their fine motor skills to peel that tape. They might even try to pull it. Well, they're still trying to pinch it, so it's perfect. This can entertain them for a long time. And these are things that you can rotate. I'm not saying that you have to do them all at once. And these are not assignments either. These are just resources for you guys. And these are things I was doing before this whole virus thing with my kids. A lot of you know that my daughter has a brain bleed, and so when she was born, she started therapy around 2 months old. It was physical therapy because she had a weakness in her left side. So we've been focusing a lot on these fine motor skills, and it really comes in handy for 2-year-olds too, because like I said, they're getting ready to write when they turn 3. So the last one, now this one takes a little bit more prep, but you don't have to be this fancy with it either. But this is like hours of entertainment. And again, this one I do have to clean up quite often. But you can always put down like a tablecloth, or you can do this outside. I've done this outside too. But if you guys have ever seen Sensory Bins, this is probably their favorite because it's rainbow rice. So, I don't know if you can see it. It's all different colors. But, yes, so this one actually took a little bit more prep. I've done regular rice before. So I'm pretty sure any kid would be happy just scooping up regular rice. But obviously the colors make it more fun. These are just little cups. I'm sure everyone has some kind of cups. These are actually bath toy cups. But for the rainbow rice, if you guys want the recipe, I can post it. It's super simple, and I didn't use alcohol for it, so I know everything everywhere is out of alcohol right now. I used vinegar, so it doesn't like leave any residue on my hands. The color doesn't stick, and they love it. So, and this is reusable, obviously. I just sweep it up and put it back in here. And when they do, I try to tell them to keep it in the bucket, but you know, they're 2 and 3. So my kids are. So actually when they have to pick it up off the floor, it's great fine motor skills because they have to put it in a pile and then they have to grab it. So those are some ideas. Again, none of this is an assignment. If you guys don't have these things, don't feel the need to go out and buy these things. I just wanted to give you some resources and things of things that we actually do at school. So like I said, like the pom-poms, we do these at school all the time. But yeah, these are great to have in your little hat of tricks, as you can say, to do these at home and to keep them entertained. And like I said, you can rotate them. My kids still love them. I mean, Quilla's been doing this since she could, and she still loves it. So, and a lot of these are really great to take with you. So I just wanted to give you guys some ideas. If you guys are already running out, I know this quarantine has been something else, and it's easy to get burnt out, but don't lose heart. You guys are doing great. I know you are, and I miss you guys so much. If you guys need anything else, if you need other ideas that aren't crafts or that aren't super hard or difficult, please let me know. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to make y'all's lives easier during this quarantine, because that's what we would be doing if you were bringing your kids to me at school. So I miss you guys, and I hope you guys are staying safe and well. We'll talk to you soon.